Most people believe control is strength. They think, if I plan enough, I'll be safe. If I prepare enough, nothing will go wrong. If I control outcomes, emotions, people, and situations, life will finally relax. But control doesn't bring peace, it brings tension. Control is not confidence, control is fear trying to look responsible. The need for control is born the moment the mind realizes something uncomfortable. Life is unpredictable. Instead of accepting uncertainty, the mind builds structures, plans, rules, rigid expectations. These structures feel safe, but they quietly turn into cages. Look at daily life. People feel anxious not because things are going wrong, but because things are not happening according to their plan. A delay feels intolerable, a deviation feels threatening, a surprise feels like danger, not because the event is harmful, but because control was broken. The mind equates control with survival. That equation is false. Look at relationships. People try to control outcomes instead of understanding dynamics. They want certainty of behavior, consistency of emotion, predictable responses, so they monitor, they analyze, they react strongly when things don't go as expected. Love becomes management, connection becomes strategy. Control enters where trust is missing. Look at work and careers. People obsess over 5-year plans, perfect trajectories, guaranteed outcomes. They panic when paths change. They feel lost when plans fail. But life does not unfold linearly. Growth rarely respects timelines. Control makes people rigid. Rigidity makes adaptation difficult. Look at the body. People try to control health obsessively. Calories, steps, metrics, numbers. Awareness becomes obsession. Care becomes anxiety. The body doesn't respond well to control. It responds to listening. Now look at money and success. People want certainty before acting. They wait for perfect conditions, perfect information, perfect signals. But perfection never arrives. So life is postponed. Now look at trading. Control is seductive here. People try to control outcomes instead of risk. They move stop losses. They force entries. They refuse to accept uncertainty. The market doesn't punish ignorance. It punishes the illusion of control. Here is the deeper truth. Control is an attempt to eliminate discomfort. But discomfort is part of living. Trying to remove uncertainty doesn't make you safer. It makes you fragile. Because when something unexpected happens, you collapse. This is why people who try to control everything often feel the most anxious. Their nervous system never rests. Trust is misunderstood. Trust is not blind optimism. Trust is not passivity. Trust is the willingness to act without needing guarantees. It is the ability to say, I don't know how this will turn out and I can still move forward. Trust is flexibility. Control is rigidity. Flexibility survives chaos. Rigidity breaks under it. Awareness changes the relationship with control. It notices when planning turns into obsession, when preparation turns into avoidance, when responsibility turns into fear, not to abandon planning, but to loosen the grip. When control loosens, something surprising happens. Clarity improves, creativity returns, energy frees up. You respond instead of forcing. You adjust instead of panicking. You move with life instead of against it. Life was never meant to be controlled. It was meant to be navigated. Control feels safe today, but it costs peace. Trust feels uncomfortable at first, but it builds resilience. The moment you stop trying to control life, life doesn't fall apart. It starts flowing.